What's up, fellas? So today we're here to talk about the 5 levels of female nature. Now, for all you guys that don't know what female nature is, and because I think a lot of you guys don't really understand the nuances of female nature. You know, everybody got a book, you got a 1,000-page book on breaking down hypergamy and all this. I'm gonna simplify this shit as simple as I can. Basically, guys, female nature is women's way of using their sex or sex appeal to get what they want. That's what female nature is. That means that if she have to dump you for a guy that has more sexual market value than you that wants her, she would do it in the blink of an eye. That's what female nature is. In a nutshell, I don't need a 1,000-page book. None of that shit. I don't need no goddamn to decode it and all this other shit. That's pretty much what female nature is. Women's cutthroatness. And yes, cutthroatness is a word because I made it a motherfucking word, goddamn you fucking grammar Nazis. I made it a goddamn word. Cutthroatness for her survival. That means she would do whatever it takes for her and her offspring to survive. That means if it means stepping over your dead corpse to survive, then she'll do it. That's the way women are designed. Don't get mad at them, get mad at Mother Nature. It ain't their fault. All right, guys. So let's get to it. I got 5 levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, number 1, the prostitute. Now, prostitutes are not fucking because they enjoy sex. They're what? They're fucking as a means of living, survival. Now, the prostitute is basically female's nature, or one of female nature's way of being very direct. One of their ways. I got another on here too, of being direct. But it's the dumb way of being direct. All right, they're direct, but it's the dumb way. It's the small-minded way of being direct. They don't understand the power of the pussy. They don't know all the beautiful wonders that's trapped between their legs. And before you sons of bitches start talking about, you know, all that. Shut your lying ass up. Because I'm going to just keep it real. Wait, hold on. Is this keep it real day or bullshit day? Y'all want me to bullshit y'all today and tell y'all what y'all want to hear? Okay, well, pussy don't mean shit. Then it's worthless. And I'm quite sure all you motherfuckers are over here for the purpose videos, right? Yeah, my bad. Who am I to judge? Because y'all here for the real estate and the stock market videos, right? But the last time I checked, those videos get about 1/3 of the booty videos get. So I'm quite sure booty has some significance. What's the power of the booty? The power of the booty has a 400-pound man in the gym on the treadmill, tearing the damn treadmill up with his big fat ass, tearing it up, trying to lose weight. Why? To lower his cholesterol? To lower his blood pressure? I think not. Nothing gets a fat ass in the gym like a 4-5 year pussy drop. Let me ask y'all guys a question. Do any of y'all guys think any of these guys who were doing the mass shooting had a 4-girl rotation? I think not. Do you think that asshole, what his name was, Paddock, the one who did the Vegas shooting, do any of y'all guys think he had a 4-girl rotation at home? Hey, if you had to make a bet, how many of y'all guys want to bet he was going through a pussy drop? I'm just going to go on a limb and just say, I don't think he had 2 hotties wanting to see him that weekend. Can you give me that? Can we be real? Now, guys are going to say, AMS, you know, you can't say all this. We don't want them to know. Guys, my job is just to make the videos. I can't worry about the 20 women that might see this. I can't worry about that. I just have to make good content and be real. All right, I'm just gonna be real. I can't worry about the 50 women that might stumble across this video and, oh, I got some power. I can't worry about that. I just gotta talk to y'all. I can't worry about that. All right, I can't worry about the secret society and women and finding out I can't worry about all that. I just have to give y'all guys game. Now, the 35 women that stumble across the video and find it, okay, oh well. Most women already know it anyway, but these dumb heifers don't. This is the short change. Now, most of you guys who particularly grow up in the hood, I'm not talking about those Vegas strip prostitute meth heads. Ain't nobody talking about them motherfuckers. I'm talking about for the girls in the hood. Most of these women look good. Most of them. I ain't say all of them. Don't put no words in my goddamn mouth, motherfuckers. A lot of them look good. And you thinking to yourself, girl, you around here selling your body for $200-$300 a fuck. Some girls even $100 a fuck. And you thinking to yourself, girl, you could get more if you just use the manipulation of sex opposed to having sex. That's the big money. The big money, let's use prostitution as in with the real world. Prostitution is like working, making money by the hour. Using the manipulation of sex is like investments, long-term investments. It's more money on that end than $200 for a nut. That's the short change. That guy would have gave you probably fucking 5 times that at trying to get it, you dumb motherfucker. So the prostitute, like I said, her strategy is to get money, but she's direct with it. Okay, guys? So that would be the number one and also the weakest level of female nature, when you're directly selling your body for monetary gain. All right. But it is done out of survival. She knows that she has something of value between her legs, and she's probably either too lazy to go out into the workforce, and she doesn't have enough game to use the manipulation of sex, and so she sells it directly. All right. Number 2, what I classify as the tease. Now, this is the girl that uses you for dates and, and drinks and stuff like that. But what is the main goal of the tease? I don't think a lot of you guys understand. Do you think this girl's main goal is for a free meal or some free drinks? What's this girl's main goal? Attention. Now, a lot of you guys think that attention is just about, feeling better about herself, and you're going to make me feel so much more beautiful, and I'm just going to lead a date feeling so great. That is a small percentage of it, right? That's a small percentage of it. But what's the main thing with the tease? And the tease y'all talking about, this is the woman that won't go on a date with y'all. That's the one y'all talking about. That's her main goal, to just feel better about herself. But what about the tease that goes on the date that really doesn't look at you as somebody she really wants to sleep with, but she goes on the date anyway? What's her goal? What's her strategy? Why go on a date with somebody that you don't like for a couple of fucking drinks? Boredom. She wants your attention, but not to feel good about herself or better about herself. Boredom. Guys, this one, let's hypothetically say this woman has a 1 or 2 guys she's already sleeping. Let's just say 1 guy. And let's just say he sees her twice out the week. That's 5 other nights. Let's say she's with her girlfriends 2 nights out the week, right? They go to happy hour one day, and then maybe they're together on Saturday or Sunday, right? So that still leaves you 3 days out the week where you have nothing to do. And for all you guys that don't have a purpose in life, you understand exactly what I mean when I say boredom. That's why you get lonely and, chase ass and shit. Well, this woman uses these free dates not so much to feel better about herself, because it's better than sitting in the house watching Jeopardy reruns or Mama Family reruns, doing nothing. That's the main purpose of the tease. Now, of course, you got the first level of the tease, who's just at work and she flirts with you and she wants the attention to feel better about herself. But I'm talking about that second level of the tease, the girl who goes on a date with you and doesn't even see you as somebody that she would even remotely sleep with. And she goes on a date with you for a couple of measly drinks, even a dinner. But it was not about that. It was a better option than what she had, which was sitting in the house doing nothing, probably thinking about the guy that she's chasing. You're a better option than that. So her main goal was the attention. Now, I will say this about the tease. The tease does give you an opportunity. I'm talking about the second level of the tease, not the girl who's at your job twisting her ass all day, and as soon as you ask her for a number, she hollers she got a boyfriend. Not that bitch. Yeah, that bitch just want to get some validation. I am not talking about that motherfucker. I'm talking about the girl that actually shows up on the date, but she don't got no sexual interest. What I will say about her is she does give you the opportunity to raise her interest with your personality. So that means that she might see you as a 5 or a 6, somebody that initially she couldn't even see herself sleeping with you, and initially thought that all she was going to do was just, use you to kill some time, or time filler and shit like that. And over the course of, you just giving her something to do that evening, she actually finds out that you're actually a confident man that can make her laugh, or whatever the case may be, right? Whatever her personality traits is that she like, you actually have them. And so even though she might have saw you initially as a 5, as somebody she didn't really want to sleep with, or 5 or 6, you end up growing on her. That does happen sometimes. And I put that to y'all guys like this. How many times have you guys had a girl that maybe you saw her as a nice piece of ass, right? I just fuck her, right? Maybe she was a 7, 7.5, and then you in the course of getting the booty, you actually I actually like this bitch. And that is actually what happened to me, guys, with the girl that I lived with for all those years in my 20s. I actually met her at the club, and she had a fat ass. I actually didn't think she was that pretty, average at best, right? But what wooed me over was, after we had sex, that following week, she hit me up like that Tuesday, that Wednesday, and was like, hey, would you want me to cook something for you this weekend? And I'm like, huh? Cook for me? Because you guys understand that we're so used to women take, to actually have a woman to offer without me even bringing it up. That got my attention. So she got my attention because she was trying to bring more to the table than booty. And so that does happen sometimes, that initially, man, we like, she's okay. I'll fuck her a couple times, but she's not girlfriend potential. Y'all guys got to understand, in my 20s, I was into girlfriends, not rotations and, polygamy and all that other bullshit. So for me to go from her just being as booty potential to becoming my girlfriend, that does happen when the tease, you go out with the tease and she finds out that you actually have some swagger, and your personality will make you look better. I'm telling you that shit right now, guys. I'm telling you that shit now. Your personality will make you look better. It also will make you look uglier too. A woman can think, oh man, it's a sexy ass motherfucker. Go acting corny and goofy, and watch how ugly you start to look to her. Number 3, guys. The commitment girl. Now, what is the commitment girl's ultimate goal? A lot of you guys gonna say security. And that's great for my guys that are making some bread. But as you guys all know, we have all had girls that wanted to be in relationships with us when we didn't have shit. So what was her goal? Security then too, you ain't have shit. So what was her goal? Why is the woman who wants commitment, what's her goal? She wants to eliminate the competition. She wants the security of a relationship. She wants the security of having no competition. For the ultimate goal of having somebody that can step side by side with her. If you're a motherfucker that making $40,000 a year, ain't nobody worried about no alimony from your ass because you ain't gonna be paying none. So ain't no girl sitting around chomping at the bits to get to your 40 grand because she ain't gonna get shit from your ass. That's some shit you worry about from a motherfucker that's high 6 figures, 7 figures and shit like that. If your ass work at Popeye's Chicken, ain't nobody worried about getting your goddamn chicken money, goddamn it. That's what I'm saying, motherfucker. So in that situation, when a girl is coming at a dude who really doesn't have financial security or nothing she could gain financially, you just a normal Joe, you're a normal guy making 30, 40, 50 grand, 60 grand a year. No woman is getting alimony on that. The only security that she wants is a relationship. Now, and that secures the relationship because that eliminates the competition. Guys, when a woman is dating you, don't think for 1 second she don't know what the fuck that means. That means you're still reviewing applications. That's what it means. It means that she hasn't gotten a job yet. So we taking this on an honest level. Let's assume that you're going to do everything legit. We know you can cheat, but by and large, a commitment or relationships means that I am done reviewing applications. I'm done dating other women. That means that you are my only sole focus. That means that she has the job until she fucks it up. When you're still dating, she don't gotta fuck it up. You could just find somebody else better. So a commitment means that she has to secure the relationship because theoretically it's supposed to mean that you're done reviewing applications. So she's eliminated the competition. It'll be like a job saying, you go into a job and saying, a job interview on Monday, and they tell you, you start on the 1st, which is 20 days away, but we're going to review applications to the end. Do you feel good about that? Could you imagine, you know what? Let's just change that around. Let's imagine a job hired you and they were still reviewing applications for that same position. So what that mean? That mean that when y'all find somebody else better, that mean my ass up out of here? Do y'all guys see how that feels? How would you feel with that situation? How would you feel if a job hired you, but they was taking applications for that position and interviewing people for that position? I know they always take applications, but I'm talking about, let's say they were interviewing people for that position. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine working somewhere and they bringing somebody else in, that 3 people that day to interview for your job? And if they like their application, they like what they interview better, they tell your ass to go fuck off? Would you like that? How secure you feel about that? They were interviewing people for your position. I understand they take applications, but they only review the applications until you get fired. When you work in a job and they taking the application, nobody's looking at them until a position open up, then they look at them. So y'all guys got to understand that. They don't look at those applications until a position opens up, then they go through them. So the women want a security of the job. That's why you see all these NFL players, when they sign that contract, what they want? They want a big signing bonus. Why? Because the team could cut their ass at any moment. But at least I got that big ass signing bonus, goddammit. So the commitment, girls, wants the security of a relationship. I do know it's financial, but let's just be real, guys. That's a small percentage of guys that's going to pay some alimony. Man, the average guy in the world makes what? 30, 40, 50, 60 grand a year. That's the average. Nobody's going to get no alimony out of 50 grand a year. All right? Even if she's not working, she's not going to get no alimony out of 50 grand a year. I've never heard of it. You want to be making at least 6 figures to worry about some fucking alimony. Or at least to where the woman feel like it's worth her time to go get it. You make 50 grand a year, well, her alimony going to be $200 a month? Fuck out of here. Number 4. Remember, guys, female nature's just her way of getting to survival. The attachment girl. Now this here, some advanced game shit here. Number 4. This is the woman that does everything right at the beginning. Everything. She do everything right. Oh man, the love is good and she's nice and feminine. She don't start asking for shit until you get booty whipped. Yep. When you get soft, that's when she gonna start throwing around hints about, she need a new car and you need a new this. The attachment girl does everything right up till she get you attached, up till she get you booty whipped. Now, one way, and this is not a definite way, but one way you can tell these women, guys, is they are high on status things. Like they got all the designer purses, designer shoes. They value these nice things. You got to pay attention to that. But she has a different strategy than the next girl I'm finna talk about. Her strategy is to get you booty whipped. This is indirect game. She has indirect. She's not direct with her. She's indirect. Her goal was all along to get resources from you, but she was smart enough to know to get you attached first, then get it, which means it's harder for you to say no. This is the ultimate, in my opinion, the ultimate game of a female right there, a woman that can do that, because that's a long-term strategy. She doesn't look for love. Love is not part of her game. She doesn't typically have a heart. I'm not saying that you can't, it's impossible to, but by and large, this woman is a beta male provider seeker. That's what she does. It's not about love with her, period. She just plays the long game. That's what she does. And that's why I say it's advanced game. Because you're more likely to get some out of a guy once you got him booty whipped. And the last one, guys, the gold digger. Now, this is direct game. But it's the smart direct game. The prostitute is direct game too, but that's short change. This is direct game, but this is a smarter hand to play for a woman to do direct game. If you're going to do it, you better off be the gold digger. Now, the thing is with the gold digger, guys, is she knows exactly what she brings to the table. She knows. Gold diggers know that their value to you is not just sex, but also their sexual market value. Typically speaking, the gold digger is going to be hot. I know we got some ugly ass gold diggers that I don't know what kind of mirror they using, but for some reason they think they hot. I know we got those guys. You don't got to tell me. But by and large, I think most of us can agree that at least 75% of gold diggers are relatively hot, at least an 8.5 and above, right? I think we all can agree that yes, we do got some ugly ass gold diggers. I get it. But she knows that her value to you is not just sexually. She also knows that she brings the sexual market value. For any of you guys that don't know about this, this is pre-selection at its highest level. Right now, let's just say right now, right? I did a vlog. In that vlog, I had a smoking hot 10 with me. Smoking hot, just hot. All y'all go, all right. Now, is that a receipt or is that a receipt? Right now. Shit, you like, he is the GOAT. Women know that. Well, the gold digger does. She knows that not only does she bring the sex to the table, she knows what she does to your social market value. She knows she increases it. You're going to get more respect from your peers, which is males, and you're going to become more attractive to other women. And the gold digger knows it. And so she blatant out says, not unlike the attachment girl who plays the long game, this is typically the woman from the get-go, on the first date, will basically tell you, she's not gonna say I'm a gold digger, but she's gonna say, allude to the effect is that, you know, they usually, because I done went on dates with gold diggers, right? And they usually go to something, say something to the effect of, I want a man that knows how to treat a woman, a man's man, a provider. They typically say something to that effect. They don't hide their intentions or what they expect from you. They ain't gonna say I'm a gold digger, but they essentially allude to the fact that they expect a man to do something for them financially, directly. All right, guys. And so in turn for that, she knows what she brings to. She's gonna increase your sexual market value to other women, to your friends. She's gonna be your arm candy. See, y'all guys don't know what arm candy is. For you young guys, arm candy was what these 50 and 60-year-old guys would go to these parties with these smoking hot 23, 24-year-olds and instantly get more respect from their peers because they date a woman that's 30 years younger than them and fucking supermodel hot. All right, which the guys get more status from that. Even though everybody knew what it was about, y'all guys say, well, AMS, how the fuck does a guy being with a woman that's with him for just his money, how the fuck does that increase his status? How does that do anything? Makes him look like a simp to me, right? Wrong. You guys got to understand something. What is a Mercedes? What is a Bugatti or a Rolls Royce? What is a Rolex, AP watch, Patek watch? What's all these things? These are status symbols. These show what we mean by status. Economic status. That's what they are. Shows your economic status. What does your zip code tell people? Your economic status. What does designer clothes tell people? Your economic status. I do know we got some frauds out there, right? We got some people that's in debt with all that, but we're just talking about the people that live within their means. I'm not talking about the frauds that's in $60,000 in debt and they driving a Mercedes and fucking got a 16% interest rate. I'm not talking about them motherfuckers. I'm talking about the guys that are living within their means and they can afford this shit. The super hot 23-year-old is the same thing the Mercedes is. It shows your economic status. It's not about, oh, she's in love with me. It's not about, oh, I got game. It's about, I financially can afford a super hot 25-year-old. That shows economic status. So if a 55-year-old guy is with a 25-year-old guy and he goes somewhere, what does that tell you? That tells you his economic status. It does no difference than a Mercedes, than the Rolex, than the AP watch, designer clothes, and all the other bullshit. The big house. It shows people your economic status. Yes, we know why she's with you, but that's not the point. You're not looking for love nowhere if you're dating a woman like this. You only want the sexual market value that she could bring to your status. Most guys, I'm not saying all, I know we got some simps out there. You guys don't have to tell me. And I keep saying this because I know y'all guys use absolutes with everything because all police be over here. Yes, guys, I do know we got some simps out there that are with these girls and they in love. And shut the hell up. All right, I get that. I know that. I don't need you sons of bitches to tell me that. I do. Stop using absolutes with everything. I know there's some outliers out there. I do know we got some 65-year-old simps out there simping over some 20-year-old girls. I do get that. But by and large, most of these successful guys that date these women know why they're there, and they typically don't fall in love. They use them for the same reason the women are using them. You using me for money, and I'm using you for your sexual market to improve my social status. That's why they do it. Most of these guys do not fall in love with these fucking 22-year-old little girls. All right, guys. So that's that with the gold digger. All right. If you ask me though, the gold digger's more direct game. The The attachment girl is to me, it's more advanced game. It's more of a long-term strategy, right? Because how my mind think is these gold diggers, if they had the mindset of the attachment girl, I think they would get more in the long term, opposed to being direct. I think if they was indirect with that game and played the long game like the attachment girls will sit there and play like they loving. You'll think they in love. These are the ones I'm talking about, the actresses. Y'all heard me talk about those ones that are good actresses. This is who I'm talking about. The attachment girl, the girl that purposely gets you booty whipped before she even comes at you about anything. So to me, that's probably the most advanced game. But the gold digger is right there with it. It could go either way, right? It could go either way. All right, guys. So those are the 5 levels to female nature. All right, I'll get back with you guys later.